Good evening, Harrison, and all the watchers of the Epping Town Fans YouTube channel. Harrison asked me to say a few words about the season so far, and I'd like to first of all start off by thanking our landlords as such at the Epping Upper Clapton Rugby Club, where we've managed to create a fantastic facility, a really good playing surface, and just a high standard football pitch. So I think all the hard work that's gone on so far has been incredible in such a short space of time. And special thanks to Graham and Dan Sly, Mark McCourt, and the other guys who've kind of pitched in, really, doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes to make sure that both teams have a fantastic facility to play at. The bar and the facilities, parking, everything else at the venue are first class, and I'd probably challenge that it's the best bar for sure in the Essex Olympian Football League. So, really good to be there and calling it our home. And with that in mind, the first team have had a good start. We've had 2 wins at home, particularly Harold Wood on Saturday, where despite being 3-2 down, ran out 7-3 winners, and I understand that was very comfortable. And the first game of the season as well, in front of a crowd of 126, which for our level is perhaps not far off a record. So a really good cup win, 2-0. And I know the first team were a little bit disappointed with a 1-1 draw away at Rochford Town. However, Rochford had a fantastic win at the weekend, and I think this division is wide open. So it'd be really interesting to see how things progress. Tough game on Saturday for the first team away at our old foes, Corinthians, but I'm sure that will be a good challenge, and if the guys can play for the full 90 minutes, I'm confident they can put in a really good performance. And the reserves this Saturday, they're at home to Bishop Stortford Swifts, who are just coming down the M11, so almost a bit of a local derby. And the reserves, despite struggling with some results, I think there's a lot of positives. I think Gav and Adam, they're doing a fantastic job with a very young side, and it's coming together. There's certainly some really good players, and players who, with a bit more experience, I think will push for first team football. So, the strength of the club has really come on, and we're absolutely delighted as a committee with the playing side. I think Dave, Stewart, and Sean of the first team have done a sterling job in putting a strong squad together, and also the reserves. Gav and Adam, I think they've done incredibly well in starting up the reserves again this season, and bringing together young local people who are destined to go on and play first team football at some point along the line. Harrison also asked me to say a few words about the pandemic that we're in at the moment, and I know we've had some changes, and perhaps things are being a little bit more strict going forward over the next few weeks, and again, I think sport has an important part to play in this. In Epping Forest in particular, there seems to have been a bit of a spike in numbers. I know we're on the outside of that, or on the edges, and with that in mind, the venue for the football club has first-rate COVID-19, precautions in place. Everybody who comes to the venue has to scan in on a QR code. We have the ability for, tracking and tracing everyone who attends. So, and with it being such a large space, I think it's one of the perhaps safest areas to be is to watch the local football side. So, I'd encourage everybody in and around Epping to come down and watch football there, particularly as it seems that there's going to be some time before other higher level clubs are able to accept fans. So there's an opportunity to see live sport. But when at the venue, we would urge everybody to show common sense, really, and follow the guidelines and the rules that are around. Always scan in, and enjoy the facilities in a safe and, as I say, common sense environment. So, be safe, everybody. So really, in summary, so far, I think we've had a really good start to the season. The environment, the playing surface, the setup is first rate, and we're absolutely delighted. So Harrison, all the fans watching the YouTube channel, please come down and support us. And on a final note, there's still an opportunity for sponsorship, for match day sponsors, match ball sponsors. If you want to have a banner around the pitch, then please do get in contact with us, and we can discuss the opportunities. So it just finishes really with up the Epping, let's keep going. The first team are unbeaten, the reserves are really progressing, and let's have a good weekend of football ahead. Thanks, Harrison. Bye for now.